G'day mate, how's it going? It's your mate Benny Mac, back in the Scale Model Garage, fellas. I hope you're all doing well, my friends. It's been 2-3 weeks, sorry fellas, just been so busy, haven't had a chance to do models videos. Trying to catch up with your videos when I can, fellas, and comment when I can and stay in the loops. It's good to see a lot of new guys coming out. Subscribed to about 2 or 3 or 4 even new guys this week that just did their introductory to the community video, so looking forward to see some new stuff like that coming out. Quick shout out, one guy that's been new in the last couple of weeks that I just can't seem to get enough of his videos. He's got a crazy imagination, and yeah, just love his energy and the way he produces his videos, fellas. It's very entertaining. So name's going up here, Ryer Appeldoorn, mate. Yeah, keep up the good work, man. Yeah, Ryer's an artist, and he's got all sorts of creative stuff going on his channel, fellas. It's always exciting to see what he's going on in the slammer. So anyway, fellas, Benny Mac this week. Yesterday got a few hours to jump on the airbrush. Got some cheap stencils in from down Victoria, down at Ballarat. They're only about $5-6 bucks each. So I had a few ideas what I wanted to use. A couple of them on the 49 Merc, the Zombie Hunter. So alright fellas, let's chuck the camera on the bench, check out what's going on, eh? So fellas, here's some of the cheaper stencils that I picked up the other day. Like I said, they're only about $5-6 each, and they're pretty well made. From what I've only used a couple of them so far, but they seem to be pretty good. They're made out of, oh man, can't remember what it's called. I'll put it up in a caption down the bottom right about now. Propylene, yeah, something crazy name. But yeah, they just look like the heat cut, and I just got a few random different ones with some just grungy designs, and yeah, I thought I'd be able to use them for a lot of different things. I thought that was pretty good. This one must have been free because I didn't order this one, it was just an extra one in there, so cheers for that. Not that I don't think I'm going to use a butterfly or a key on a car. But can't complain for anything for free. This one's pretty cool too. So yeah, I just always wanted to get hold of some stencils, fellas, and all the ones I've seen on eBay are always up of $30-40 bucks for one stencil, and I got all of them for like 45 bucks. So I thought it was a pretty sweet bargain anyway. Anyway fellas, enough stencil dribble. Bam! That's what I did with them. The Zombie Hunter Merc is starting to come together, and pretty much got most of the body done now. Still got a little bit of weathering and stuff that I still want to do to it, but as you can see, obviously where I used the stencils yesterday, fellas, thought it would look pretty cool with some white stripes all up the side. And flicking through my decal folder yesterday and came across some Dr. Cranky decals that I haven't looked at for a few months. And there was some zombie rat ones, and skulls and sort of radiation symbols and stuff like that, which I thought, yeah, it's gonna look pretty sweet. So I don't know if I'm gonna dub it the zombie rat, fellas, but this stage it's gonna be yeah, I don't know, the zombie rake or something like that, guys. Just gonna be plowing through, cleaning them up left, right and center. But as you can see, guys, put a couple little Warhammer decals just to replicate. They're on the covers of the headlights up there, and a couple of other small ones that I just had lying around. Little Road Runner one, and also chipped up the decals a bit to make them look a bit weathered. I've glued in the mesh for the windows. Still got a little bit of cleaning up, and I still wanted to put some sort of rusty colours over that. And most of the roof rack now's done. Some decals are on it. It's all weathered up, and got my little Soul Tracker decal on the side there. Thought that was fitting. And yes, the front scoop is all glued on now. I did a bit of rusting on the barbed wire. I think I'm still going to make up some more barbed wire for that with some barbs all over it. I watched a tutorial the other day on how to make the barbed wires with the barbs a lot easier. So, and then this is just most of the storage, fellas. I've got most of it weathered up. This lighting really isn't helping the situation. But yeah, most of that's done. Did some paint chipping on those guys to make them look pretty realistic. I still want to do a little bit more on that little sort of water tank thing. But and put some primer on some resin pieces that I ordered, some little sleeping bags and stuff like that, so I've still got to detail paint them. And I also found these in the box from the old Hilux build that I never got around to gluing on, which I don't think I ever end now, to be honest, fellas. So might throw some black and rust them up and maybe have a nice big step hanging out each side of the Merc. So, but that's about it, fellas. Just thought I'd show you a quick update before it goes any further. Had a bit of spare time today and was feeling in the mood to do a video. So, Paul Turley, got your card, mate. Thanks for that, brother. Got me signed Paul Turley card. So, love your work, man. So, that's about it, my friends. It's your mate Benny Mac saying thanks a lot for subscribing, fellas, and stopping by and watching this crazy Aussie on the odd occasion. So, well, that's it, my friends. As usual, have yourself a good day or night, wherever you're from. Catch you later, mate.
Oh, zombies.